More breaking news and what could be a major moment in the making tonight in Texas political history.
Senior investigative reporter Tony Plahetsky joining us now. Tony, you have confirmed a deal in the works to bring a close to a 9-year-old felony case against Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton this afternoon.
And Brian and Quita, I want to be clear with everyone that this is being described as a tentative deal between the Attorney General's attorneys and special prosecutors in this case to resolve state securities fraud charges against the Attorney General. But this is a signal that the case could possibly soon be resolved. We've learned from 3 sources familiar with those negotiations that the special prosecutor and attorneys for Paxton have a draft agreement in place. Under this tentative agreement, the felony state securities fraud charges against Paxton would eventually be dismissed. In exchange, as the deal is in its current form, Paxton would complete community service, he would take advanced legal education classes, and he would pay a 6-figure restitution. What he would not have to do is accept any legal responsibility. Brian and Quita, this is, of course, significant because it would also allow Ken Paxton to avoid a lengthy trial, and he would also be allowed to keep his law license, something that is in jeopardy or would be in jeopardy if he were to be convicted of those felony charges.
And Tony, this case was really the first of many allegations Ken Paxton has faced, and they actually date back to even before he took office in 2015.
Yeah, so the charges themselves are 9 years old, but the underlying allegations date back even further. Keep in mind, though, that last fall, we all witnessed the impeachment trial of Ken Paxton. Those allegations centered on assertions that he abused his office to help a well-known Austin investor by the name of Nate Paul. As we all remember, state senators did not convict him of those charges, and Paxton, who has been suspended, returned to work as the state's top attorney. But keep in mind, Ken Paxton still faces an ongoing federal investigation arising from those same allegations. Brian and Quita.
In terms of this tentative deal, do we know what the timing is? When will we see this all take place?
As early as next week, there is a pretrial hearing, possibly the last pretrial hearing before an April 15th trial date was set. But we anticipate, if the deal stays in place, that it would be announced in court on Tuesday in Harris County, which is where this is all being litigated in Houston.
All right, our Tony Plahetsky following this story. Tony, thank you so much.
You bet.
Thanks, Tony.